Hey guys, it's Christina from Modern Flower Creation. Thank you so much for your purchase on my new peony style flower. So we will get started. So the things that you will need, obviously you will need the peony template, which you've already purchased. You will need 9 of these. In order to make this style right here, you will need 9 of these. And I'm actually able to fit 9 of these into a 12 by 12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I'm using 9 because I like a fuller look. However, if you don't want it as full, then you can use less templates. So it really is based on preference, but this is the way I make it. So you'll need that, and you'll also need these centers right here, which are also included with your purchase. You'll need 5 of these. So 5 of these cute little centers for your peony. Then you'll also need a wooden dowel, just so we can curl the peony template. If you don't have a small wooden dowel like this one, then you can also use a mini size glue stick. This is a hot glue stick, color glue stick. You can use that as well to curl the petals. And then you will need your glue gun. And this one works perfectly for small flowers. So this is my Sure Bonder, the detailed glue gun. As you can see, the tip right there, super small, so works great when working with really small flowers like this. So as you can see, it's also been getting a lot of use, so I'll have to get a new one, but this is perfect for these type of flowers. So obviously you'll need hot glue sticks as well. So yeah, let's get started, guys. So let's get the center we will use in a little bit. And that's just an example for you guys to see what the end result will look like. However, not all flowers are the same, so it might slightly look different, but that's okay. So we're going to grab the first one. And what you're going to do is you are going to curl the petals from the side. So like that, you're going to do both sides. Just like that. So you're going to do this for all of the petals. So like that. So that's going to be your first layer. So the bottom one. So we're going to leave this to the side, and let's not forget. So you're going to fold it up like that. I almost forgot that part. So you're just going to fold it up. You can do this at the end too if you want to, but just like to have it all ready. So just like that. So we're just going to leave that on the side there. And now the second layer, you're going to want to do this. You want to curl one side down like that, and this other side, you want to be careful, like that. So it has to look like that. Okay? So what I like to do is I like to curl all the sides, all the right side first, and then I'll come back and do the other side. So just like this. This is a super cute peony for a bouquet. If you're working on a wedding bouquet, it'd be perfect. So there's the second one, as you can see. And again, I'm gonna bring it up, each petal up like that. So like that, see that? Gonna put that aside. For the second petal, you're gonna wanna do the same thing as the first one. And I'm going a little slow, just so you guys can see. So again, bringing all the petals up like that. So that's the third one. The fourth layer, we're gonna do the same thing. Just like that. See that? And you're gonna bring it up. And there's your fourth one. Your fifth one, you're just gonna do the same thing as the second one. So bring one of them up and the other one down. Like that. So again, I like to do always one side first, and then I'll come back and do the other side. So now I'm doing the other side. Just like that. That's the fifth. Oh, see, and I sometimes forget to bring it up. There we go. So that is the fifth. And now the sixth. I'm going to do the same thing as the first and second and third petals. And you can maneuver this any way you want to. So if you wanted to do one like this and then one down like that, you can totally do that. You can play around with the petals and have it look the way you want it to look. But if you want it to look like this, at least somewhat similar, because again, no flower looks the same. There you go. Now we're on to the other petal. This is the seventh. I'm just going to do the same thing like that. I'm going to bring it up. Just like that. So that's the seventh. And now for these, what you're gonna do is you are going to want to grab them like that and pull it. Just like that. If you have a Cricut machine and you have one of those small scrapers, that works for this really well. So just folding each petal like that. And then I'm just going to bring each of them up like we have been with the other ones. So like it's going to look like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do this. You're just going to like get the petals together like that. Do you see what I'm doing? Just like that, and just get them really close together. Like that. Doesn't need to be perfect right now. Okay, so you're just going to leave that to the side. And now this one, you are going to want to do this right here. We've already done this for the first petal that we did. So there you go. Again, you're going to bring it up like that. And again, getting the petals together like that. And just getting them really close to one another, pushing them in like that. Sometimes I push this down. You can if you want to. You don't have to. Kind of like that. So we're just going to leave that because this is going to go in there. So we're going to leave these two. Now we are going to do the center right here. Again, you need 5 of these. And with the first one, just to give it some shape, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. I'm going to roll it. So just like that. So I added glue right there. And we are just going to roll so just like that. So as you can see, it doesn't look like that yet, and that's fine. You just want to keep doing, connecting one after another. This is the second one. So you're just going to keep connecting. See why I say that glue gun is super great when working with these small centers and small flowers. Okay, so we have the second one. The third one in. It's a very pointy center. And you can use it for other flowers as well if you like. However, I designed it especially for this peony template. The nice thing about these is that you can make them bigger. So you can, like I said, you can use them for another flower, and you can make the center much, much bigger. So last one. So there you go. That's the center. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna push it down like that. At the same time, kind of bringing it outwards, like pulling it outwards kind of. So like that. And then just gonna push it down on your and there's your center. This one's a little bit down, so you can do that too. So just like that. Just like that. So we're going to put this aside because we don't need it right now. Now we are going to start assembling the peony. So let's get started. So this is the first petal that we had. You're just going to want to add glue. Oopsies. There you go. And now you're going to grab your second one. So there you go. I have the glue right there in the middle. You're going to want to put this petal right here or any of the other petals in between. So like this. See that? This petal is between those back there. And same with this one and this one. We're going to do the same thing for all of them. Just add glue to the bottom. And again, we're going to be making sure that it's in the middle. Just like that. I guess we don't even have to use the color glue stick, but that's okay. You can if you want to, if you don't have the dowel. Okay, this is the fourth layer down. Again, same thing. Just make sure you're putting it in between the petals, between the previous petals. And there's that one. Just like that. And again, same with this one. Just trying really hard to get it in the middle, in between the two previous petals. And if you get a little bit of glue string, that's okay. So you're going to add the second or the next layer. Like that. And it gets a little tricky when you are getting towards the end. See there? So now we're going to do the center, because this is the center. So you have your center right there, and you're just going to want to add glue to the peony center, right, like that. I might add a little more actually. So now you're just going to put it in the middle, in between this one right here, just like that. And you can add a little pressure on the back if you like, just to make sure it's secure back there. So just like that. And then for here, just like to push it down. So now that we have this done, just add glue right there, because then you're going to want to put it in here like that. Okay, so now that that's done right there, just going to add glue to the back of this, and just going to keep this like this, keep it together, and then you're just going to want to put it in there, and there you go. Have it done.